Another weekend of football, eh? Back here again. What amount of likes do you need to hit? 50. That's correct. Why? Because it's a way of life. That is correct again.
The last word.
I felt garbage going into yesterday's game, and that was just because I had the cold. Thankfully, I'm pretty much rid of it now. But regardless, you know what made the game worse? You know what makes this result even worse? Just look at the league table. Just look at that. Last word, rock bottom. I really am looking forward to Partick away next week already. Obviously. David Goodwillie plays for Clyde. We all know that. David Goodwillie scores plenty of goals for Clyde. We all know that. But would any of us predicted that David Goodwillie would score 5 goals in a 6-1 win over Stranraer for Clyde yesterday? Surely no. An impressive result for Clyde, and an even more impressive day out of the office for the man himself, David Goodwillie. Last word, simple. Hearts 2, Motherwell 3. Gogsy 99's last official regular Scottish football game before he leaves to go down south to go to university. And what a game to bow out on, eh? Here's the man himself with the new Motherwell top on and the classic name and number on the back. It really is just iconic stuff. His team done the business yesterday, and I'm glad that he got to leave on a high note. All the best down south, pal, and I'll let you pick the last word this weekend. Here's what he had to say on social media after the game, and I think I can spot a wee word in there that's quite descriptive of Motherwell's performance. Last word, fabulous. Here's a pretty large section of Hearts fans right outside Tynecastle after yesterday's loss to Motherwell. Unfortunately for them, it amounted to pretty much nothing. With the Edinburgh Derby coming up next week and neither team, being that Hearts or Hibs, being in any sort of good form, it really should easily be curtains for either manager, whoever doesn't pick up the win next week. As for Craig Levein, after that result yesterday though, I think his managerial position should be at least, last word, untenable. It's pretty much the same story repeated for Hibs and Paul Heckingbottom. Another weekend and another loss, only this time it was away to Kilmarnock. The season simply just hasn't started for Hibs at all yet, and the question is, the derby at Easter Road next week, is that the kickstarter? Last word, squeaky bum time. I thought this one was going to be a Dundee United banker, but I'm wrong. I'll hold my hands up. Ayr, once again, a good wee team this season, and they have taken quite a lot of people by surprise here. Not only by keeping Dundee United to 0 goals, but obviously then keeping Lawrence Shankland to 0 goals as well. Last word, I'm impressed. By the way, listen to this shithousery from Ian McCall. The players were very up for it because there were comments on Dundee United when Lawrence went up there that he would get better coaching. They can feel free to send him down for a week and we'll get him coached properly again. I don't care what you say. That is good patter. Ross County hadn't won a league game since August the 3rd going into this one, and a win is what they needed, and a win is exactly what they got. A winner in the dying minutes of the game, yes, but a win is a win. Last word, essential. Still unbeaten in League One, still top of the league, and still scoring goals at will. East Fife, everyone. Brilliant. Unbelievable. I simply can't go a week without mentioning them at this point. They're just too good to ignore. Last word, unstoppable. At the moment. Three goals for Falkirk, 4 goals for Raith. 2 wins at home, and both teams are back to doing exactly what they should be doing in League One. Winning games of football pretty comfortably. That's not to say that I think League One is a joke, but Falkirk and Raith Rovers, they should easily be doing better than they have done so far this season. So for them, I imagine goals and wins on the board is a welcome way to spend their weekend. Last word, did what's expected. After 5 league games with no wins at all and barely any goals scored, Stirling Albion have won a game of football, at long last. I'm delighted for Kevin Rutkiewicz and Martin Hardy, the manager and assistant manager of Stirling Albion the most. 2 ex-Pars boys finally getting a good day at the office. Well done lads, keep it up. But I think for the last word this week, The Rock always said it best. Last word.
Finally!
I actually just realised that's the second reference to The Rock and WWE that I've made in this episode. The first last word was rock bottom, and now I've done a catchphrase of The Rock. Going back to my childhood roots as a WWE fan, There were 11 goals scored by the top 3 teams in League 2 at the weekend. Cove Rangers with a 4-2 win away at Brecon, Edinburgh City with a 4-0 win over Annan, and Cowdenbeath with a 3-0 win against Stenhousemuir. The goals were simply flooding in, and that leaves just 4 points separating Cove Rangers in first and Cowdenbeath in third. That's a tasty wee battle going on there. Last word, excitement. That's it for this week's episode, guys. Cheers for watching. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like. Comment down below the last word for the game you were at this weekend. I know there'll be a lot of descriptive words if you're a Dunfermline fan, but try and keep it to at least a PG rating, please. And subscribe for more of this type of content. And until the next video, I'll see you then. Cheers, guys.